What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode here at M3 Labs, where I give you guys my NBA best bets, player props, and prize picks. So let's recap yesterday. So yesterday we had Jason Tatum over 5.5 assists. That hit. We had Giannis over 28.5 points. He ended with 28 exactly. He started off very slow, and then he came roaring back, and he almost got that for us. Um, I mean, he missed free throws left and right. Nothing you could do about it. Definitely got the shot attempts that I was saying. And then Jaren Jackson, man, he had 16 or 17 PRAs at halftime. He starts the second half and gets two quick fouls. That puts him at four fouls. He has to come out. He comes back in. He gets like one or two rebounds, gets another foul, has five fouls, has to sit for the rest of the quarter and the beginning of the fourth. And then he comes back in and he gets another foul. And he fouls out with 20 PRAs. To me, it's just crazy, man. It is crazy how he had 17 PRAs at halftime and then he goes out and fouls out with 20. That is just insane, man. That is, to me, it's just unbelievable. I could not believe it. But expect the unexpected sometimes. But I got some picks I like for you guys. Um, let's get into it. So the first play I have, most of them are gonna be both of these two picks that I have for prize picks are in the Suns game. So I'm gonna go back to DeAndre Ayton points. Um, he just dominated the Dallas Mavericks with 25 points. He was just they were able to get him inside and get him to his spots. He was playing like a big man. He was playing around the rim. And when he is on, he is, definitely a player that you want to continue to continue to ride. So I did think that after that game that they would move his line cuz to me I personally don't think that Powell is a big threat to him defensively. I just like Aiden being more physical down there and kind of getting set up in the right positions by Booker and by Chris Paul. Booker kept coming off the pick and roll and just straight alley ooping it to him, and it was like three or four times that happened, and it's gonna be easy because what they're doing is they're doubling Booker off these pick and rolls. They have two guys coming up to try to get him to pass the ball out, and he's just finding the open guy with Aiton down there multiple times. So I think he's gonna be able to get in there, get some alley oop plays, get down there, get some post up plays, finish around the rim, and I do think that he also gets a line a couple times. So I like Aiton over 18 and a half. I know on some books it's 19 and a half. I even seen one book had 20 and a half. So I definitely like 18 and a half for him. And the next play I have, it's gonna be Booker, man. We're gonna go to Booker and we're gonna go to assist. The last two games against them, he had 8 assists, which was the last game, and then he had 6 assists. In the season, he's averaging 4.6, 4.8 assists per game. But like I said, they're what they're doing is they're doubling him off the pick and roll, trying to get the ball out of his hands because they don't want him to drive and try to score, and he's just finding the open man. Like I said, he had two or three of those easy assists just by lobbing it up to Aiton. Booker also gets steals, and they get the fast breaks. So I think 4.5 assists. I think it's a very obtainable line for him. I do think that that's kind of a low line. Um, and I like it. I like it that we can get it at that. I was looking at his threes too, because last game he only had one. Um, and we know that Booker could go off for three, four, five, six if his shots falling. But that first game, his shot wasn't really falling that much like it was against New Orleans. I had him in a same game parlay where I kind of brought his points down to 20. And this man was stuck at 19 for like the longest until like the 40 seconds left in the game. He got fouled while they were in the bonus. That's really how he got over. Then he got fouled again just because of take fouls and trying to extend the game. So, I do like his threes though, because you know he's gonna attempt them, and even if he goes under his points at 26.5, you know that he's still gonna take threes. So you know maybe he goes under his points and he still hits three threes. You know it's happened. If you guys want to take that spot, definitely not a bad spot. But I'm gonna roll with Devin Booker over 4.5 assists. So I do have a play for you guys that's on a sports book. I'm gonna go over to the Discord that I have. And I have the 76ers team total over 99.5 at -110 on DK for 1 unit. For me, it's just too low. Um, the 76ers have gone over this line in three games, in three straight games without Joel Embiid in the lineup, not counting the last game that they played. I do think this is a big bounce back spot for them. I do think they're gonna try to um, get this win, and I think the total on this game goes over. So I definitely like the team total over 99.5. I just think it's too low for a team that could definitely score the ball. You know, if James Harden gets going and Maxey gets going, and you got Tobias Harris putting in some points, I think they'll definitely be able to get there. To me, it's just too low of a line, so I'm gonna take that for 1 unit also. So those are gonna be my three picks. We have DeAndre Ayton over 18.5 points. We have Devin Booker over 4.5 assists, and then we also have the uh, Philadelphia 76ers team total over 99.5 points for 1 unit. So man, hopefully we get some good bounces our way. Not like yesterday, man. I really think we could have swept yesterday, but that's what happens when you kind of bet player props. I know some people that don't even bet player props. They like to bet spreads. They like to bet unders and overs. You know, just stuff like that. But I really like betting props. It makes it more fun. It makes you more engaged to the game, and to me, it's fun to watch these players go off, especially when you have, let's say, you have AN for 18 and a half, and he goes for 25, 30 points. You love to see it. But yep, those are gonna be my picks for today. So hopefully, we come back at you guys with a winning recap tomorrow, and we can attack the last couple games of the weekend and going into the weekend. I know we do have some UFC this weekend. We do have some boxing this weekend, and obviously we will have some NBA playoffs this weekend. As long as also NHL. I know some people have been asking for NHL. In the Discord, we do get people that they post their NHL plays, especially with the regular season over now. Now it's easier to kind of focus on the teams that are playing hard and the teams that are trying to win. So we'll definitely have some NHL plays coming your way. All right, guys. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.